Accepting diversity in the classroom, part 3. The solution presented in part 2 was oriented to construct a response based on a doctrine of inclusion to Samuel and all the students in the classroom. Elder M. Russell Ballard gave us a counsel. Even though this counsel was to the church, we can apply it to our labor as teachers. He taught that it is our doctrine, the doctrine of inclusion. That is what we believe. That is what we have been taught. Of all people on the earth, we should be the most loving, the kindest, the most tolerant because of that doctrine. The Lord expects a great deal from us. Parents, please teach your children and practice yourselves the principle of inclusion of others and not exclusion because of religious, political, or cultural differences. Each of us is an individual. Each of us is different. There must be respect for those differences. And that was by President Gordon B. Hinckley. Another quote we found online was, because the teachers facilitated the children's participation in the same activities and encouraged the development of relationships among the children, they created an accepting environment in the classroom, by Jane M. Leatherman and Judith A. Nehmeyer. The teacher should practice the same principles. For example, when we thought about creating a physical and social environment that make all the students feel warmed and welcome, invited, and including Samuel, the objective was to avoid cultural differences and promote a sense of comfort, welcome no matter the country of origin of our students. And in other words, if the environment reflects and is enriched in the culture and identity of the students, it helps them to feel valued and good about themselves. And this feeling is essential to adapt to the school in a different culture or country. Similarly, we consider to plan a multicultural day, and it is a wonderful tool to provide a culturally responsive learning environment and demonstrate that people of all genders, ethnicities, and appearances can have a positive influence on the world and deserve to be respected and emulated. On the other hand, the idea of pairing up Samuel with a peer is important to develop a friendship within the classroom, but is also essential for a student who has arrived from a different country and struggles with the language and the new culture. Additional perspectives and solutions to our project could be, first, it is important that the teacher continues to get to know Samuel, to find out what interests and concerns he has. It will help the teacher to understand his learning style and plan lessons that meet his specific way of learning. It also will increase the self-esteem and confidence in Samuel. Second, the teacher should provide engaging and challenging opportunities for Samuel, make appropriate modifications or accommodations according to his learning style or interests, and also it is important to provide equitable opportunities to Samuel to respond and participate in the classroom. Third, the solution that we presented in part 2 of the project was because of Samuel being teased and not participating much in all the activities. So to make him feel more included, we decided to label the classroom objects in both English and Spanish. We also gave him the option to choose who he felt more comfortable with in the class so that he can collaborate with one another. We also decided to talk to the parents so that they can help at home and reinforce the English and continue to build on Spanish as well. And our last solution was to create a cultural awareness day where all students share something about their own culture. So an alternative solution to those things would be labeling the things around the class um, so that the teacher could continue to help the student while they're doing the different activities within the classroom. They can also narrate what they're going to do during the class so that the student who doesn't understand can acquire more and more language and relate back to the actions and things going on within the classroom. The teacher could also maintain the communication with the student to know how he feels with his partner, or if he would prefer to work in a different group or with a different partner. And lastly, we also read about another solution that could work, is that teachers would be able to learn how to do co-teaching strategies with the ESL teacher at the school so that they can work together to include all the students who don't understand English language. One of the most important factors we thought of was that as teachers, we are the ones who can make the environment different around these students by scaffolding and presenting the content in a comprehensible way. Also by educating the rest of the class while not bullying and being inclusive with others so that they can participate even in their own language and showing the other students the beauty of all cultures and our uniqueness. The impact of our team diversity that we thought of as we worked together. In quotes, Jose said, I think that we all grew up in different settings and had different experiences. For one, I feel like I was talked about all the time as a student from a single mother, low socioeconomical level, English language learner, and so on. So I think that my experiences were very personal, and I felt like some of these strategies helped me and others hinder my learning experience. They were all very personal, so I had a lot of background knowledge to compare with. We each come from a different culture, and it was really great to be able to work with one another and be able to learn about our